You know what? Fuck this. That's more like it, right?
Wow.
Setup.
Wow.
Same
Guys,
setup.
that looks really familiar. That flag.
I just know y'all getting freaky in the bed, boy.
Same setup.
Yo, ma, you think they be singing each other lullabies and junk?
I ain't worried about that, yo.
Looks like he didn't learn the first time. Actually, he didn't learn what he thought of even becoming an IRL streamer himself in the first place. That's really tough. I'm not gonna cap. So as y'all seen recently, Johnny Somali obviously came back, posted a little video on his YouTube. Don't know how that boy didn't get taken down, let alone his old account. We ain't even gonna chat about that. But he posted a video saying, yeah, he is part of the huge CX Mafia, the Black Sheep family, that's apparently ran by Ms. Kiff and Ice beside, and y'all already know the lore behind that. Ice got more crash shots coming soon, by the way. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a whole nother story. But, like, yeah, and in the video, he's saying he wanted to take vengeance on Japan. He was threatening Japan, saying, yo, he wants to, get in there, tear everybody out, you know what I'm saying? He brought up, again, like, the Hiroshima, Nagasaki incidents, you know what I'm saying? Terrible Jones like that. It's just all around disrespectful. And guess what? He decided to double it.
They gonna double
He started threatening him again. Real genius, huh? He sure is. So, let's get right into it. Yo. When there is smoke, hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. There possibly could be some fire. You think? Probably some. But when it comes to... And we gonna make sure we get the name stamped because I ain't worried about no Johnny Somali. Ramsey Khalid Ismail. There's Andrew Esquire.
Ramsey mad. Ramsey mad. He don't like you, Andrew.
He does not at all. He be learning all his crimes. Like he be learning all his crimes. He be learning the time. He might get all that straight from Andrew, bro. It's straight tough. But y'all already know what it is. Shout out Legal Mindset, Andrew Esquire. We have Johnny Somali threatens Japan again. Y'all already know what it is. If you want to watch the OG video without the yap, that boy gonna be down in the description below.
Down
to give your own opinions and what
go check out Andrew.
Conjecture. Shout out Andrew. Now let's get right into it. Tough.
All right. So the first thing I want to jump into is Johnny Somali being back. Now, some of you have already seen this. Some of you already have watched this. But we're going to get into his first video back. Now, one of the questions that people asked me about this was, how is he streaming? Like, logistically. They said, well, didn't they take all of his equipment? How is he streaming? Well, two things. They took his equipment. The police took Johnny Somali's equipment. They took his phones and I believe some of his cameras as well. But they took them for the purpose of evidence. They didn't take them thinking they're going to permanently ban him from picking up another phone ever, and they didn't explicitly ban him from picking up another phone ever. What prevents him is, or what legal side of it is his visa, or really lack thereof a work visa. We'll talk about that in a second. But they didn't take Hank's phones. They didn't take phones from stores. They didn't go to every store in Seoul and confiscate every phone or every camera, etc. He could go out there and legally purchase another phone or a camera, and technically he can start recording whatever he wants. His phones that were taken for evidence purposes, not because they thought that the taking of that alone was going to prevent him from streaming. I hope that clarifies. And to be very clear, as we're going to see, he is clearly in Hank's apartment, because of course we called this months ago that they were clearly cuddle buddies, and it's now
the butt buddies.
It is cold
visually
out.
confirmed for us. It's not just me saying it, right, or people that know saying it, or clear confirmations from Hank, who said that I am with Johnny. We showed that a stream or two ago. It's not just words. We see in visual clarity that he is in the exact same location as Hank. They're together in Hank's love shack in Seoul. Doing all these shenanigans, right? So he posted to a YouTube channel. Now, here's the thing. This is clearly ban evasion because he is banned off of YouTube. So he is trying to pop up on another channel and stream. So clearly there's some ban evasion going on there. YouTube, I'm sure we'll get on it. I'm sure he'll get nuked on YouTube soon enough. If it's not already happened, it'll happen soon enough. From my understanding is that his intention was to stream on Party and or Rumble, but neither one of those have great monetization. So everybody wants to be on a bigger platform like YouTube, like Twitch, like Kick, because the monetization is better on those platforms. Of course, Kick is Kick is a platform that has permanently banned him, and they've said they're not going to let him back. Period. And that's been said by people within Kick, the staff themselves, privately. It's also been said publicly by a lot of the streamers, including the people he's trying to
Ice Poseidon.
Get banned, including people like the Ice Poseidon crew in Japan, right? They've all said, yeah, he's banned from Kick. And I had another people messaging me. Xena messaged me, who's one of the girls who, confronted him in Hongdae. She said, hey, look, he's banned. And she even went as far as saying he's banned in CX as well, even mentioning him. Even dropping my video link was too much, right? They don't even want my video criticizing Johnny because they don't want anything to do with him. It's like full term ban. Like Johnny Somali, good, bad, nothing, that you can't talk about this guy.
And yeah, that's understandable because it would be platforming someone who has been on the platform. Clearly for that person being Johnny, it would be ban invasion. But for them, it's you're platforming someone who is banned. So you're obviously going against TOS, which could affect you. And that's why Ice wanted the Bull Simply Homeless for to hang up on him because this could potentially get our streams taken now because we're platforming someone who is clearly expressed that they cannot be here. No. And then obviously if they get banned, they have truly no reason to go out in nuisance IRL stream, which probably be a good thing. But yeah, that's how it goes.
Period. He's gone. He's completely purged, right? So there's a lot of folks that have disassociated with them, and he is salty about that.
Oh, is he?
Oh, I bet.
Let's play that. Everyone's blowing up over that now.
Mm-hmm.
Hello to the people of Japan and the people of the world. I want to make this message because I've been gone for a long time. Let me introduce myself if you don't know me already. I am Johnny Somali. I am part of the criminal nuisance live streamer gang called CX. I am a high-ranking member in the black sheep of the family. We are ran by our top leader, Ice Poseidon. He's the leader of CX and Miss Kick, the leader of OTK. We are part of a live streaming
Okay, so let me correct something right here. Okay, so he is not part of CX. He's been banned from CX. So he is so just to be very clear,
he is delusional. Stupid. You got any more adjectives?
I can't say
because
that.
I can't.
We gonna be banned.
We gonna be banned, and I'm gonna say so many Jones that y'all gonna start having to pull out the dictionary. Because man, I got a lot of adjectives for you.
He is not allowed as part of that. If you mention him, you will get banned. In fact, I saw the screen cap of Johnny Somali getting banned, like any talk of Johnny Somali being banned from that. So this is this is so now, was he at some point? That's different, but currently that's not true. Another question I got, and this is a very good one, is what is this flag? So people were questioning what this flag is because people kept saying, oh, it's not China and it's not North Korea. Well, people didn't know China enough. So I'm going to pull up a separate article here just so you guys see it and to confirm it. This is the official flag of the People's Liberation Army. I'll just pull up the wiki on this. But you can see here the war flag and the naval jack created in 1949 for the PLA by the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, at the start of the rebellion in Nanchang against the nationalist government. So, boom, there you go. Actually, it was created in, it was a reference to events in August 1st, 1927, which is 8/1, right? So, 8th month, August 1st, 8th month, first day, right? So, 8/1. So that is the PLA flag. So people were confused. They were saying it wasn't the Chinese flag. Well,
now I was already first of all, if you seen the first vid with him and Hank coming back, they posted on Hank's account before he changed his name. It was Polonius or something. But the video where they were back in the forest or whatever, they were literally saying yo, shout out Xi Jinping, yo, shout out to CCP, bro. We want to go over to China and all that. So seeing that Joe in the back, I was one already assuming that was the Chinese flag. But two, I thought it would be obvious. They themselves are glazing Xi Jinping and the CCP, bruh. It's gotten so down bad for these bulls. I can't remember when he was trying to shout out Kim Jong-un.
Yeah,
I'm
something's wrong now.
Get out of here, boy.
Something's wrong. I'm about to go back to insanity, please.
No, we've been past that.
It's not the main flag, but it's the PLA flag. So that should correct a lot of questions, because I that was a very common question in the comments of that video. Okay, let's continue.
High-ranking member in the black sheep of the family.
He is not a high-ranking member. He's not a member at all.
Mm-hmm.
We are ran by our top leader, Ice Poseidon.
So we're going to get into, I'm going to let this play a little bit, but there are these photos in these notices. Now, these were created under very interesting circumstances, and I'm going to tell you about them in a second, because I've done some digging and some investigation, and this does tie in. And today we are going to cover the Japanese streamers, the Japanese nuisance streamers, because this is the Somali case is beginning to tie up with them, because Somali is trying to salt them. He's trying to get them stopped. He's trying to shut down all nuisance streaming, because, as he says, if he can't do it, he doesn't want anybody to do it.
He said, for the clout, for the money, but without me? He says, so, yep, all these heads are included with me. All these heads are doing this, John. They're actually, Ice Poseidon is my mentor. Actually, he told me to do all this. Therefore, y'all need to take him down too. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, Johnny, you petty boy. But honestly, I don't blame you. If you weren't such an idiot, you'd actually have a good point here. Let's get them guys going, bro. Because y'all just doing terrible works in Japan, bro. It's really sad to see.
CX, he's pointing to, this is Misgift and this is Ice Poseidon. So he's pointing to those two as the ringleaders, trying to put it on them. Once again, both of them have put distance from Johnny Somali, have disowned him. When slightly homeless, tried to call him. They said, hang up. This guy's an embarrassment. We don't want anything to do with him. That's what they've said. It's up to you guys to be your own judge as to how you feel about that. I have people in the comments that say, yeah, they're to blame. And there's people that say, well, they don't want nothing to do with him, so that's good enough for me. I don't think they're to blame anymore. That's up to you. I'm not telling you what to think. You make your own decision. Be your own judge.
He's the leader of CX and Miskiff, the leader of OTK. We are part of a live streaming international criminal mafia of nuisance streamers.
Criminal mafia. Oh my God.
That have came to Japan.
Bro, when I first heard that joke, it was
I'm going to
so
show
funny,
you guys the detailed version of this.
Yes, I like.
So we're going to get into it, because I've got the blown up version of this. And this is something that I believe he printed off of Twitter.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to be in their way. You see mine.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to make us smaller, put us over there. He's going to do the bigger version of it so you guys can see, because I want to see too.
Oh, yeah. So now forget this, Joe. He's going to show it later.
Or, alternatively, he may have created it. And we'll talk about this. Or somebody may have created this. So we'll talk about it. Somebody non-Japanese may have created this.
To bring you freedom.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
To bring you American values.
I don't think I'd never thought that this was made by the police or anything, because, like, I mean, look at it. If this was an official, like, police department document, like, this joint would be way more officialized. This looks like somebody took some, like, copy paper, just said, all right, man, let's go ahead and fire up the printer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it has that glossy finish, so maybe they went to Staples or something, but, like, this definitely ain't no official doc.
You weak Japs will never stop us. You will never stop CX. You will never stop Johnny Somali. You will never stop Ice Poseidon, Paul Danino, who is my mentor, my teacher.
Paul Danino.
So he's doxing him. I mean, his name has already been doxed, right? So it's not like Ice hasn't been doxed, before, and people don't know his information.
Yo,
but once again,
Ice lets random heads walk into his actual house. Forget a dox. I don't care if you know my name. You in my crib. He tweaking.
And it's different when you see people doing it intentionally, right? You see people saying this, very, very intentionally. He's saying it knowing that it can get him in trouble, knowing that, he wants them to have people coming for him, right? He's trying to do these things. He's trying to make these things happen.
Leader, if it was not for Ice Poseidon, I would have never came to Japan. And if you try to arrest Ice Poseidon, if you try to stop Paul Danino or any of our group.
See, he's being ironic here. He's trying, if you try to stop them, that's what he wants. He wants them to try to stop him, to try to stop him. That's exactly what he wants.
And that's what I'm saying, like, but that's also what we all want too, though. Like, we want them to stop, but not on the factor of, like, Johnny Somali trying to take him down, but we just want them to stop doing these nuisance IRL streamer actions, you know what I mean? Like, just bothering people in general. But, like, the spokesperson of that obviously cannot be this retard lobotomite. So, like, Great. I mean, I'd love for the inner circle to take themselves down, because obviously we know he's not actually part of CS. But like, dude. Nah. All y'all bulls should have just stayed home and never picked up a camera.
Go back home now.
No. Johnny can't for multiple reasons. And Ice, yo, somebody gonna have to watch his girl. I ain't gonna count. I ain't even try to be that bull either. But y'all saw the clips, man. With the windshield.
If you try to stop ABZ Abdullah, the terrorist, the one that paid for all of our kick deals and state deals, if you try to stop ABZ Abdullah, this fat fuck, I promise you I'll be back in Japan soon. You'll never.
Okay, so real quick, I want to be very clear, and by the way, shout out to the Deserto or Dexerto or however you say it. I know they told me to say it was Deserto, but you know, Dexerto.
Yeah, they got.
Yeah, I'm calling it Dexerto.
Anyways, they had a good article and they quoted me on this. They quoted my video, which is awesome. By the way, we're going to be watching an infographic at the end of this on the Johnny Somali case that I'm in. And I'm going to be telling you what's kind of true and what's not true, what's accurate.
Now, you know that we've watched them before. You know the infographic show? Like when we watched the video about the P Diddy Freak-Offs Explained.
Yeah, I thought he was saying something about some.
Yeah, they made a video. I heard about this. They made a video on like the whole joint going on in Japan and with these nuisance IRL streamers. And yeah, like the main bull was Johnny Somali. So that's fire. I didn't even know Legal Mindset was in it. And I was like, yo, we should react to it. But infographic show, nah, y'all bull is copyright crazy. Sorry, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
All right, well, I can't do them. But
I mean, if we do though, it's just gonna make no cheese.
Cousin right here.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you might watch it on stream though. Shout out Saturday Live, man.
Yeah.
But the article got this correct that Johnny Somali cannot enter Japan because he is a criminal in Japan. So he is banned for 5 years. So he has a hard ban for 5 years. If he goes to the airport, they won't even give him a ticket to go there. And even if they did give him a ticket somehow through a mistake or whatever else, the second he got to Japanese immigration, he'd be bounced. He'd be detained until he got a new flight, and he wouldn't be able to get into Japan. He wouldn't get past the airport. So Johnny Somali cannot come to Japan. And so this threat is an empty, impotent threat. He cannot come to Japan. In 5 years, he is highly likely to be irrelevant and or in jail.
Yes, both. All of the above. Andrew.
I give it 1.
Once he get locked up, it's over.
I give it 1. I ain't gonna lie, but once
he get locked up, it's over.
That's what I'm saying. Because if he go to his court date is still, from what we know, March 7th. If he really get like a year or two, bro, he's done then. Because there's nothing. He literally can't post. He hasn't, like, this is his first video back or whatever. But like, if he truly does not post nothing, like in the brief span of him posting this and like how long it's been since, like, you know, December, like Heads wasn't really talking about that much. Like some stuff would come up here and there, but like it wasn't really like mainstream thing. Like it's going back to being right now. Bruh, this fool end up in a jail cell is done. That's the end of his career for sure. Because when he's be able to come back like a year or two from now, bro, we in 2027. Nope, bro, we got to worry about the AIs, the robots taking over. We don't got time for you, bud. Like, see you later. Like, bro, come on, man.
You'll never stop Hugh Sama, Showtime, and all these fucking leeches.
So a real important point here is this little thing, it has a lot of the kick streamers on it, including him, but it also had his friend Slightly Homeless. He doesn't mention Slightly Homeless. He leaves him out because he is his buddy. He's his bro. So he's going through talking about them names and talking about who they are and kind of doxing some of them, saying their full names. But he doesn't talk about his friends. So clearly he's trying to target those that he doesn't like in here to get them in trouble.
We will destroy Japan, and I promise you, if you arrest any of them, if you stop any of them, if you attack any of them, I will come back to Japan. And
he cannot.
Exactly.
So this is once again an impotent threat.
Empty.
Go ahead and try.
Yeah, empty. He can't even leave. So
I'd love to see you try.
This is the same type of threat as with the streamers in Japan. If you remember the streamer Gagan TV, who got his...
He was the alpha man.
Watch your mouth now.
He was the alpha man. Nah, he did get his A-whoop, bro, by the guy with the bottle.
Kicked by the Japanese guys with the bottle.
Yep.
That video we reviewed on live, which was great.
Yeah, it was excellent.
That, by the way, is up under my videos tab.
Oh, we got that. Thank you.
That guy, you know, is exactly the same sort of fake tough guy as Johnny. They make threats they can't back up.
Real alpha males.
Was like, yeah, these guys are a bunch of betas. They won't fight us. And literally 2 seconds later, he's running away, crying.
He was down.
They was stomping your face out, took your phone. You had to run into the hotel like a little bee hatch. I don't want to hear nothing from your alpha males no more. Stamped. Yo, any of y'all bulls go to Japan, South Korea, talk about you an alpha male, we gonna see you on the dirt. That's tough. Like, yo, boy, he had you look like a clown, boy. That had me
dying, screaming like a little girl as the guy beats him up.
Yep.
Right, and chases him. With
the guy, because the guy, this Goggin guy, right? He the reason they got in this situation because the one guy obviously had a girlfriend. He was messing with his girlfriend. Yo, his girlfriend called him back. She like, yo, where y'all at? He like, yeah, we just had some fun. I'm like, never. Oh my god, this is all on cam? You're done. Just delete your kick account, bro. We don't care no more, bro. You fell off just off that.
Same thing with Johnny here. He's saying, I'm gonna come get you, and he's not even gonna try to leave the country because first of all, he can't leave Korea. That's another
That's why I
thing.
keep saying
he can't leave Korea.
He can't even leave there.
He probably won't be able to
Cannot at
leave
all.
until 2026 at this point, and I'm not joking.
No, I believe you.
The most likely, the earliest he leaves Korea is 2026. So you don't got to worry about him. He's on the island Korea right now for the unforeseen future. Yeah. So therefore, I think this is completely impotent. He's making a threat. He has no ability to back up.
I will bring.
However, I forgot to mention this. What I think his plan is, and this is something that
talk to me.
I can now percolate. I can now talk about.
Time for the percolator.
I think his plan is to try to disrupt the kick streamers when they come to Korea.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that was obvious.
He's going to try to cause an incident.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clout.
No, that was
Yes.
obvious. No, that was completely obvious.
Yeah, we already knew that.
Yeah, no, that was my initial thing because I remember seeing like Simply Homeless or whatever and ABZ were saying they were gonna go to South Korea, they were gonna go to Busan. So like we already know ABZ is not going nowhere because it was supposed to be either both of them. And I think Ice was supposed to go. No, at first the whole group was supposed to go. Then it was only gonna be two of them, and that's ABZ and Simply Homeless. ABZ is not going no more, and Simply Homeless might still be going, but we obviously know Simply Homeless is like a buddy with Johnny Somali. Yeah, yo, bro, come on, bro, I'm drunk, bro, I need girl advice.
I think he's that right or that move or whatever.
Yeah, keep that over there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, keep that over there. But like, yeah, if obviously Simply Homeless is still buddy with ABZ, Ice Beside, Nana, yada yada, like all the heads in the John, Hugh, all them. If they all do end up going, especially like if Ice goes to Busan, bro, this John's going mainstream again. I already know. This whole drama's going mainstream again. And I'm going to be right there reveling in that boy. I'm going to be like, oh man, this truly going to be the end for all of these bulls. I mean, great, but we just going to sit there and laugh. But yeah, I agree. We fully agree with Legal Minds here. Like, yeah, nah. If any of them go to South Korea, it's going to be an incident. Guaranteed. Johnny is a clout gremlin. We know this. The 5'2" demon. Like, come on, man.
When they come to Korea, because he wants the attention, he wants whatever. So when they come to Korea, because most likely they're going to need to renew their visas at some point, because they're trying to be 100 days in Japan, they can only spend 90. They're going to have to come to Korea. I think Busan. They'll probably take the boat, right? Because that's better streaming content than a plane. They'll come over on the boat, and he'll try to create some sort of incident when they get there. I think that might happen. I think
we're calling it now.
I think that's I think it's a definite.
Today is February 20th, 2025, right? Calling it right now. This is exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Already know it. Been knew that.
All of them may come. Some of them may come. I think all of them will come because they all will need to renew their visas.
They all gotta get out.
Legal long-term visas in Japan.
Yeah, they all gotta get out for at least 10 days.
So
or something,
they're gonna have to come there. So
whatever.
he may try to interrupt them or attack them or do something for clout. Particularly, joined by his lover boy and other disruptors. So that's going to be the content, as the kids call it, right? Whenever they're annoying and abrasive and screaming and calling each other, all sorts of ad hominems.
Yeah, slurs
that's
and John, yeah.
Right, that's content, peak content.
I mean, like that is content for them. Truly, it's not content. It's garbage. I need to stop streaming. But for us, Legal Mindset, a Tozy, 15 minutes of shame, all these heads.
That's content.
It's time to make money, boy. Overseas making content, like, yo, boy, it's time to farm. I'm trying to tell you though, like, no, this is going to happen though, like, and it's unfortunate because again, more people in South Korea are going to get disturbed by this because clearly these bulls act out and don't care about the civilians over there, which is obviously dumb. Y'all need to respect people, especially respecting people that are you're in a foreign country. This is their land, their territory, their surface, bro. It's not you. Calm down, little bro. But yeah, they do not care about that. And Johnny absolutely does not care about that. So just expect it. That's really just expect it. I'm telling you.
Back vengeance. Remember how there was 2 atomic bombs? Remember how there was
So now he's doing the same thing. By the way, that's exactly what pissed off the Japanese people. He is referencing like, you know, the bombing of Japan. He's trying to do this once again.
No.
You know, as a reminder, he went around Japan in general, Tokyo, Osaka, other places, with speakers playing, spamming text-to-speech Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
I'm about to say,
on
yeah,
the
saying Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Like, you're so lame for that, bro. Like, people lost their families, bro. People lost people mad close to them, bro. And, like, that's why I can't, like, these type of bulls, bro, I'm never going to feel sympathy. Not for him, bro. Maybe some of the other bulls still might be redeemable, but him, nah, it's dead, bro.
Metro,
like,
outdoors, everywhere in Japan.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I was the little boy. CX is the fat man. They came to bring revenge for locking me up in falsely.
They don't care, so
they don't care.
At this point,
Yeah.
they want him to go to jail.
Yeah.
Most people openly wish him to go to jail.
Yeah, we all
They
want them
be
all
locked
to
up.
go
I
to
think,
jail.
I was
Like-
talking with Zena, and
Like-
she was like, "Yeah, I want him to go to jail." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, so do I. Cool, we're on the same team."
No.
So, most people at this point, who are streamers, who are kick streamers, want him to be put away because he's a bad example, and he's setting a bad example for all of them and dragging all of them down. If he's not punished,
Oh,
if he's
and also, you know, him on the factor, not that he's like actually like having something to do with these bulls, but his actions got other bulls like DBR666, you know, Pissy Boy that we've been talking about recently. Yeah, his actions have influenced people like him to go out and do this job too. So yeah, we need you done, because I don't like Johnny. You're already the worst. DBR666 is like you malformed worse-er, and that's not even a word, times 10, and I don't even want to know what in God's name is going to come after a DBR666. Like, are we just going to kill people on camera or something? Because I don't know how could you get worse. Like, I don't know what you could possibly do at that point, bro. Like,
allowed to go free, and particularly if he's allowed back on Kick, he's going to create a horrible image for that platform. So yes, I'm not making it a definitive statement here. I'm just saying that from what I've heard of streams, for example, in the stream where Slightly Homeless called Ice Poseidon said it himself. He said, "We don't want nothing to do with that guy."
yep.
That's what Ice
Turn it off.
That's
F
what
him. Yeah.
Suspended said. That's what all the other people that were there said. I think Sam Pepper was there too. They all said it.
He's such a loser.
So
I mean,
it
they're
wasn't
all
just
losers.
one of them saying we want nothing
They
to
all
do
was like,
with
they don't
we want
know
nothing to do
why.
with this.
They pulled the KSI.
And locking up
Nice.
Louis X. Japan. It's fucking CX till I fucking die. You dumbass.
So this, in case you guys don't know, this is not the current Japanese flag. This is the Imperial War flag. It's the battle flag, the Rising Sun flag. So it's not really the current like national flag of Japan. So he's using he's intentionally trying to be inflammatory. I mean, mind you, he's standing behind a PLA flag. He's using this as his background, the Chinese People Liberation Army flag, because him and his roomie / possible lover Hank are
buddies.
currently praising China, praising the CCP and Xi Jinping, and they're trash talking South Korea and trash talking Koreans in general as a race. And they're currently
Yeah, go check out the videos on that. We had Watch Illegal Mindset when we went over to the Discord logs where Hank was in there saying like, "Oh my God, like the South Korean people suck," all this type of John. Like, yo, man, I wish I could just get rid of them or whatever type John. He was saying these fools wouldn't do nothing. I would go murder them. I wouldn't even get aggravated battery. I'm like, yo, Hank, shut up, bro. You already have 2 whole separate charges yourself, and the only reason Johnny's sleeping in your bed is because you need him as a witness. I need you to I need you to stop posting. I've been needed Johnny to stop posting, but you in specific, bro, to really get me tight. Do not make me have to list out every single charge you got, bro. We will really sit here and do this. We won't. Yaps, that should be going too long. But let's not pretend, Hanky. Let's not do it. Let's not do it.
promoting the racial superiority of Chinese. That's what both Johnny and Hank are doing currently.
Look at Japan. Suck our suckers. Us streamers
so
who
scared.
run your fucking country.
I'm so scared.
No, they do not. No, they do not.
And make sure
There's no chat, by the way. This was pre-recorded.
What's up?
So
He
him
said
saying
us streamers
CX in the
recording your
chat
country.
is it's pretty brain dead.
Like, Come on.
Mizkif. This is the leader of OTK. This is the top general. These are the 2 top leaders. This is the CX vice president and the president right here. You need to get Mizkif and you need to get Paul Danino Ice Poseidon. Nigga, CX in the motherfucking chat. I love you, Paul Danino. You're my mentor, my leader, everything.
See that smiling? He's like trolling. He knows he's trolling.
Sayonara. Please fuck up Japan for me. I'll
Yo, Ice don't know you, little bro. Calm down.
be back.
He will not be back soon at all. So
Nowhere.
that's his first. That's his first video. So we're going to be breaking down some elements of this. So let's talk about what some of the suspicious stuff. So one thing I wanted to bring up was this list. So we see this list over here with Johnny. Let me just share this window with you, and you'll be able to see it here. Okay, so he has this list of streamers. You guys can see it here, right? So here's it is. Here's the list of streamers. So, this is a document that it was circulating widely across the internet. And what got me curious was where the hell did this come from? So I looked over, and Asmongold even reviewed a video looking at this. He actually reviewed this video from Drama Alert. Right, so Drama Alert posted this. A Japanese
in our Ice video, yeah, we covered this. Yeah, and Ice was looking at this like, dang, why do they always use this photo of me?
Since have released a wanted poster for kick streamers, and so you see here the list in this, and then you get the name of the account, which is Yamazu Korisha, right? So I went and tracked that down, and I tracked down the what was the original posting on Twitter. Now, this is something you got to be very careful of. With Twitter, you never know who's who. You never know who creates an account. And actually, related to Johnny Somali and a lot of these people, there have been a lot of fake accounts. There have been a lot of people that are not in the country that they're in, saying they're in that country. This is a huge problem for Japan. There's been a massive problem for Japan. There are several Twitter accounts that know that Japanese content, because Japan is trending, so many tourists are going to Japan. Japan, actually, fun fact, has passed Thailand in the amount of tourists. And that's not because no tourists are going to Thailand. That's because so many people are going to Japan. They're overwhelmed.
I'm a cute buck, bro. Hot take. I love Japanese culture, history, and all that. It's because of the rise of anime. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Whole bunch of bulls watch anime and Joe. Now you want to go to Japan and all that. Because, bro, it's got to be like just like in the anime, bruv. It's not. Calm down, little bro. And let me be the bull. Even the boss would tell you, bro. I love anime and John. I rave about it all day, every day, bro. I tell the boss, bruh, that John is totally different. You gotta realize you not the main character. You know what I'm saying? Like this John not about to go like your favorite romance story, bro. Your favorite what's the name, Harrymonger or some John, bro. Go there, immerse yourself in the culture. Go around. You're a tourist. Literally, go to tourist sites. Go visit different Johns, bro. Be normal, bro. But yeah, that's why you've seen a lot more people go to this John. At least in my opinion, from like a young Gen Z expectant.
That is an insane number of people. Their tourist infrastructure does not have the capacity to service those people in the high traffic spots. The problem is Japanese tourists are not spreading out. They're not going to the Inaka, the countryside.
They're going to Shibuya and all that.
They're not going to the countryside. They're going to Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, and that's it. Maybe one or two other places. But they're just going, and now they're in Sapporo. Everyone's there for the snow festival. Their infrastructure is really not built for that many people, and they're kind of overwhelmed. Their police are overwhelmed. Their public services are overwhelmed. The transit networks are overwhelmed. And that's a real big problem. But people see that and they create these X accounts pretending they're Japanese. The thing is, it's pretty clear when, especially for native Japanese, when people are LARPing or pretending to be Japanese, and they may or may not actually be Japanese. So I ended up going to this profile and ended up talking to this individual behind the scenes. And they claim, they have not said whether they're of Japanese nationality. And my thought is they're probably not. They say they have friends and family in Japan, but they communicated to me entirely in English, but then they proceeded to tell me that their English wasn't so good. So I'm confused because they have this thing here. They posted this. This is where Drama Alert got it from. But when you see one of the posts, I think it's this one.
Okay, wait. Because I know Legal Mindset said earlier on the one that Johnny was holding, Simply Homeless wasn't on it, but Simply Homeless is on this one.
No, he said he wasn't talking about him because that's his friend. He wouldn't say his name. He's on there. He said he wouldn't say his name like he said everybody else's name. That's what he said.
No, I knew that too, but I swear, like, maybe I heard wrong. I'm going to just say I was wrong. No, but yeah, Simply Homeless is definitely on this. So yeah, if you see this bull too, yeah.
He said he wouldn't say his name because it's his friend.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Make sure he get his too, bro.
One of the posts, I think it's this one. Hold on, I'll show it to you. Yeah, here it is. A Japanese person is questioning their posts because it's a new account. It's a very new account. And they're saying here, who are you? You're clearly not Japanese. Your Japanese text seems very odd. Your text may be based on English translated into Japanese using a machine translator. Who the heck are you and what is your purpose? And they make a misspelling there because probably they're, once again, Japanese. So they're trying to translate it over. So whether or not this person is Japanese is out there. And the other thing that's very interesting is that Johnny is not currently a Kick streamer. So I think the reason why they included Johnny in this is for the sensational amount. Mm-hmm. Johnny is the black sheep. Johnny is the worst one.
The black sheep.
And
the black sheep of the family. That's
obviously they included him because he's going to get people pissed off because they're going to all associate them with Johnny. So this is something that to an extent Johnny Somali might want to put out himself. So I'm not saying Johnny put this out, but somebody could have put this out who was affiliated with Johnny or whatever else. And I'm not sure whether this person created this or they got this or whatever else. But here you go. It's got the listing of all these people. Johnny Somali, Ice Poseidon, Tameen 1998, ABZ, Slightly Homeless, King Joel, Hyob-sama, Showtime, Sam Pepper, Lord Hito, Gagan TV. He's the one who got his ass kicked. Style. And then we've got over here the second page, which is Ice Poseidon, Lord Hito, and Gagan TV right here. So that's the Japanese streamers well right there. So you've got that one as well. So whether or not this is like the origins of this, it kind of peaked a little flag for me. Once again, the person says they want Johnny to go to jail. So I said, okay, cool. That's what I want too. But we'll see. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like we all obviously want that, but at the same time, we don't want to be like out here trying to LARP. Like as Legal Mindset said, like if you're not in Japan and you want to see like these like say for instance, you know how like the bulls in the chat and the bulls with the TTS be wanting them to crash out and do certain John. That's why they send it John. Like as someone who's over here, why would you want to influence them, like influence the community to get into these violent situations and all that by making a fake poster? That's freaking dumb. Now again, like I said, even in the beginning of this, bro, like or in the middle and stuff, I don't think this is official or nothing like that. But like at the same time, well, obviously it's not official, but at the same time, it's like, bruh, yo, they do need to be handled. So if you do find them, fair enough. But like, still, we wouldn't want to be putting this type of junk on because you don't want to see violence happen. I'd rather this all be resolved amicably. They just be able to basically deport these bulls. Tell y'all, hey man, y'all just got to go back home and like don't have to get in these dumb situations. But clearly, you know, it's taking a bit of time for that to happen. So we gonna see.
Bendis is not on that list. Yes. Okay. So one thing I want to point out here, let's go to this little tabby tab. So we have over here Johnny with the flag, right? So you have Johnny with the flag. And you see clearly the flag here, the PLA flag. Mm-hmm. Right? So we're going to scroll up here on my page, and we're going to go to our good boy Hanky Poo.
No, this.
Okay. So here's Hanky Poo. And this is once again one of Hanky Poo's videos where he is smashing Korea. He's trash talking Korea in favor of the CCP. I want you to pay attention to the flag that's behind him.
You know what? Fuck this. That's more like it, right?
Wow.
Setup.
Wow. Guys,
setup.
that looks really familiar. That flag.
I just know y'all getting freaky in the bed, boy.
Same setup.
Yo, ma, you think they be singing each other lullabies and junk?
I ain't worried about that, yo.
Boy, but yeah, nah, clearly you can see they're both in the same spot. It's almost confirmed at this point. Well, not even almost. It just basically is. Like, this is the same exact flag.
And the positioning, even the cabinet. Even in certain frames, you see there's a photo here. When he moves around, you'll be able to see it better. But there's a photo that matches up. It's really weird how that matches perfectly. Even the roof here, like everything, the roof tile color. Wow,
how it's bent right
almost
there,
like they're in
crease,
the same room.
Everything.
Hell yeah. 向前，向前，向前！
What?
我们的队伍
So this is, I'm not going to play his bad singing, but this is Hank singing for the CCP here in a very embarrassing manner.
Straight glazing.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Also, some other really sad stuff, which is totally cringe. There's another video here of Hank with his baton. Now, I say this one's more relevant because Hank in Discord. Let me see if this one's.
Oh yeah, when he made the threats. I'm talking about that a little bit earlier.
Hank has said that he's going to bring weapons and he's going to confront the other streamers.
Oh,
so he's
that's
actually
not what we
said
heard. What?
He's going to confront the Korean streamers with weapons. So apparently he has his.
Oh wait, no,
the
Korean streamers. No, he did
love
say
stick
that. Yeah.
Here, and he waves it around and you know tries to act tough with it. And you know he claims he's going to bring the baton and smash everybody's head in, beat their brains out with this baton. By the way, this right here, he was disarmed in like 15 seconds by random Koreans. In fact, it was a Korean girl, I believe, who disarmed him.
It sure was.
Yo,
it sure was.
The Korean girl was
she
boxing him.
Hard.
Boxing him. The boyfriend came up, took his sword. All I see Hank on the ground. The girl stomping his face in the dirt, boy. His tongue was tasting straight pavement, boy. I ain't gonna lie, Hank. We not worried about you, little bro. You go ahead and put the baton down because you wasn't using it anyway. Like I don't know what we got going on here, boy. Yo, man, and take off that. Yo, what is this guy? You know, I'm done. I'm not even about to be roasted.
I mean, for tough
y'all go watch the other videos we made on
fighter Hank, who says he's gonna smash Dalgoon's head in. Getting disarmed.
Dalgoon's.
Orega, Somali.
Orega, Somali. Orega. Like y'all about nothing, boy. Y'all not about nothing. Go ahead and take this off, Will, bro. Go ahead and take this
totally
off.
Cringe. It's completely cringe. Yeah, he dances around with it. It's really embarrassing. I'm not going to play it. He's playing the CCP anthem, and I'm not going to forward his propaganda and filleting of that regime. But that's a big update there. I think it's very material that they are staying together. I mean, this could end up, depending on the situation they get in, where Hank, you know, takes some liability for Johnny, and for people who come and knock.
He would have been took liability for Johnny at this point.
Looking for Johnny, you know, may come running into Hank because they're, you know, staying together. So it's like you find one, you find both, right? And furthermore, you know, there's documents that are being delivered to this address, and we now know that the address where the documents are being delivered is Hank's address, right? So there's that. So Hank is getting the documents, and it's kind of funny because apparently Hank, who may be getting documents in Korean, is somehow not translating them properly or quick enough to Johnny. So, you know, we know that Hank has received certain documents in Korean and Johnny hasn't known about it. So there may be some lovers' quarrels. You know, hopefully that baton doesn't end up in bad places. But it creates a very interesting scenario with Hank and Johnny. Very, very interesting.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Come on. Shout out Legal Mindset, Andrew Esquire. We got Johnny Somali threatens Japan again. Y'all already know what it is. If you want to watch the original video, that boy will be down in the description below to give your own opinion conjecture. I ain't gonna lie. Once again, subscribe to Legal Mindset. He's putting on that, giving us the information going on with Johnny Somali, Hank, and the whole thing that's going on with these nuisance IRL streamers. Final opinions and conjecture. I mean, like, bro, like Johnny clearly doing all these actions, even seeing like the underlying Johns with this, like obviously he's trying to put all these nuisance streamers, the ones that are in Japan doing 100 days, you know, ISIS whole group in danger, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously showing and flashing his wanted John is going to cause more and more people to see it. Obviously more and more people will be triggered by the action that they're doing and want to go out and find him. But do I feel bad? No, boy. No, I do not. I do not. All y'all decided to pick up a camera, go to foreign countries where y'all are not the residents there, and disturb their people. And what are you getting for that? As I always say, stupid actions have stupid consequences. And that's exactly what all y'all bulls getting. The boss, anything else we got to say about these losers?
Go home.
Facts. And let's push it to the end screen.
Where your mom at?
Where your mom at? Where your mom at?
Okay, come on, hit the like button. Stop.
Like this video up if you enjoyed. Me and the boss would, of course, very much appreciate that. Y'all already know what it is. 5K up, 5K down, because 5K on the way, baby. Hold on. You heard that? Turn on the post notification bell, the ringer blue bell, so that every time the boss Trilly posts on this page right here, MNT Mama Trill, that boy gonna be straight on your feed. Last but not least, boss, go ahead and tell them what they gotta do on every video.
Please watch this one from the beginning to end.
Stamped.
Give yourself some time. 45
Stamped.
minutes can go by fast.
I ain't gonna lie. The yap session goes as always. I ain't gonna hold you, man. But yeah, some of y'all enjoy the long vids because I know like second monitor content, you just leave it on, be listening up. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out y'all for being here. And of course, like we always say, shout out y'all for giving us y'all time of day. And as always, we gonna catch y'all when we cover the next Bosos. Peace.